it go out. So I own a window AC already. I haven't needed to use it because it hasn't gotten super hot because I'm in the shade all the time, just the way the sun goes in my apartment. But in my stream room, I have 2 PCs.
Yeah.
And so just the fact that I have 2 PCs means the room gets incredibly hot.
Right.
So I had to go out of my way and go get a fan just because I'm like, I'm dying and there's no
You thought of turning on your AC unit?
Well, it's across the hall in my dining room, not in my stream.
Move it to your stream room.
I did think about that, but it's really loud. Like,
That's
really,
fine.
really loud.
You guys just turn it on and it'd cool your apartment.
Yeah.
Leave your door open. Your apartment's not that big.
It's not that big, but it's in the dining room, which is by the door.
It would still get there.
We'll see.
I think it would.
Yeah, my apartment, you can just tell.
Your
It's
apartment is
tough
a
'cause
singular room.
It's one room, but we're on the 3rd floor, so it's the top of the building. And as you go up, it just slowly gets hotter.
It's so bad.
That.
Yeah, it's tough.
Like, it's a noticeable difference just going down the first flight of stairs. You go,
Yeah.
it's so much colder down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which my girlfriend's going to be happy about because she's always cold. And I'm always hot. So
Colby and Kirby are gonna die.
we're going to die. I'm going to lose. Like, I'm going to come back at the start of the school year, and everyone's going to be like, how much weight did he? I just sweat out all of the water in my body. I'm going to be down like 50 pounds and just, I'm going to look very unhealthy and dying.
You wouldn't look. You would be unhealthy.
Yeah.
You would be dying.
Yeah. So that'll be me come August.
Yeah.
Like that, this TV just keeps flashing that it's muted.
Well, yeah, because did you hear it looping?
I did.
With the audio every time.
Yeah, it was going.
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh, that?
So,
Yeah, I did hear that.
yeah, so I decided I should just mute it. So.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Good. That's a good choice.
Yeah. It doesn't fix the problem of it looping still, so it's still looping. It's just it can't hear it, so nothing will explode.
That's good.
It's modern problems.
Yeah.
Require modern solutions. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Vandals Offline. What an introduction. We are at episode number 8 of all things.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's been so long since we recorded an episode.
Yeah. The last week we recorded the episode on Monday because Biped
you're right.
Toaster wanted to, or that was his only day off.
Yeah.
He had Friday off.
Is
We
his
could've
name?
recorded
Is
on
it
Friday.
Biped Toast or Biped
I
Toaster?
don't know.
I thought it was
His-
Biped Toast.
It's Biped
He
Toast,
said
but
toast,
then
but in
in
Discord
league,
it says Toaster.
yeah, his league name and stuff is
All right.
Toaster.
I
But
just wanted to know. He's off this. His episode was last week. No more talking about him.
We can talk about him a little bit.
Nope.
No?
but yeah, so it's been
It's
a
been-
week and 4 days
Yeah, it's
since
been a
we've
long time.
recorded one. So it's the longest we've been since
not
starting it.
That long.
But it's felt like a while.
It's the first one I've filmed since being back without a guest. Actually, it's
Yeah.
been the last one I've filmed without a guest for a while.
Yeah, we've had back-to-back guest episodes for a while.
Because
We
yeah,
had
it
had
was-
Jacob in Austin, and then we had Wayne. Right? Was the
It wasn't back
next
to
episode?
back, but it was.
Oh, okay.
There
Pretty
was
close.
pretty close.
I think there was one in between.
So one in between, and then
Mhm.
we've had 2 guests since then. So back to back. But now we're back to just us 3.
Yeah.
And
This is just a chill episode.
just a chill episode. We don't have too much to necessarily talk about. Not a lot going on, other than the fact that we got a new room for the lab.
Oh yeah.
Literally yesterday. And then last night we went out and got paint and painted it.
We found out we were getting it yesterday. Got it yesterday. Painted the whole room.
Yeah, we got the room yesterday. It had 4 shelves up on the wall with metal rods holding it up, plus a bookshelf in there. And then about 2 hours later, there was paint on the walls.
It now has no shelves
It has no shelves, no bookcase,
and gray walls.
Gray walls instead of white walls. It was a quick turnaround.
It was very, very fast.
We get stuff done here.
I can still smell the paint
Well,
permeating through my
yeah.
nostrils right now.
Well, lucky for us, it's also just fuming that area.
Everybody's gonna feel it's gonna be a good Friday.
Everyone's just gonna be like, I'm in such a good mood today.
Everybody's just losing brain cells slowly, and it's fine.
That's good.
But yeah, we turned that around very quickly. That's gonna be our new casting room, for our casters.
That's the goal.
It gets pretty toasty in there, so we're gonna see how that works out.
Well, I think we can leave the door open though. Is
I
gonna be
wouldn't.
nice. You wouldn't?
well, because people still work over there.
Not at 5.
Not after.
Oh yeah,
when
you're
we'd be
right. You're
using
right.
it.
You're
Not
right.
at 5. So
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, we're chilling.
Yeah, we probably could leave the door open then.
Yeah, they're also further back because the people who would be working are over by the front door.
Yeah, that's
over
true.
there. So if they are still working, if we start at like 4, for example, we're further away than.
Also, if we're starting streams early, it's going to be here in the
Yeah,
analyst desk.
exactly.
And then we'll shoot it over to the casters.
Yeah, we'll see how fast I can get that commentator room up and running. I have to run a cable through the ceiling in order to get that to work.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of stuff in the ceiling hindering my progress. So
It's never stopped us before.
It hasn't stopped us before, but since this is the first time we're doing a run this big, I think it's gonna.
Yeah, it is going to be a little interesting.
We'll see
to
if
get
I
it
can
there.
Get it done.
We'll get it done.
But we've cooked up some design for it, and I think that room's going to be pretty cool.
Oh, the room is gonna look sick.
It's going to be pretty cool.
Hopefully. Should.
It
Definitely.
should be one of our. I'd say probably our first room that we have it exactly the way we want it.
Yeah, and we built it specifically for the purpose.
Yeah,
From the start.
like because we got it, and we're already thinking long term. If we keep this room for the next 4 years, what do we want it to look like? And then we started building it like that. Like the lab we've kind of structured in a way that we're like it's the best we can get it for now.
And then 3 months later, we need to change something about it, and then that's the best.
Yeah,
that we
it's
can
like
get it for now.
I think the big problem is our big yellow wall, but we're not changing that. I guess, even though we
That's
probably should.
Yeah,
Should
yet.
change it.
Yet we're not changing
Yet.
it yet. We have thoughts for it, but not yet.
Leave a
So-
comment if you think we should get rid of the big yellow wall.
Yeah, like this podcast if you hate the big yellow wall as much as we do.
Bro, I'm gonna push for this video to get so many likes. Now. It's
You're gonna send it to everyone
I'm gonna send
you
it
know.
to literally everybody. I don't even need you to watch it. Just like this, please.
Yeah.
Send this to our director if you think we should get rid of this yellow wall.
If this video gets 3/4 of the likes as it does the views, then we'll get rid of the yellow wall.
Yes, dude.
We
I'm making
can't-
so many
we can't-
accounts.
We can't say that.
Oh.
That's why I just said send it to our director.
Yeah, and then maybe
If he sees so many, he'll be like, "Why do people keep sending me this?" And then he'll watch it, and that's why.
yeah, he'll be like, oh, they want to get rid of the yellow wall, and then we all get fired.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
That's enough lab talk. People want to see the lab belt to come in
they
Yeah.
will
at
have
the end
to
of
come
August
in.
and see all the updates we've made.
I think I want to say we're mostly done with the updates as far as in the lab itself.
Besides that corner over there that's demolished.
The,
Oh,
the
yeah,
old
yeah.
caster corner is now a mess again.
We won't worry about that for now. That's a future problem.
right?
That's
Yeah,
a
that'll be an August problem.
2 weeks from now problem.
It's an August problem, yeah. We won't worry about that. I know we wanted to focus more on a little bit of just gaming in general for this,
Yeah.
but one esports note.
Mm-hmm. And then I
Nope.
have an esports note too.
Oh, I guess we have two esports
I guess
notes.
I also have to add one then. I don't
Yeah,
know.
No,
I
you
get-
don't.
no.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
We're not gonna let him.
We're not going to talk about the
We're
roster
not. No, we're
shuffle?
not going to let you. We're not going to let you do it. Our Rocket League team had their
Oh.
conference final against NAU yesterday.
They did.
Last week after reverse sweeping Sacramento.
I believe it was Sac State that they reverse swept.
Reverse sweeping to make it to the final. Had their game yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I did watch it back today. Was actually a pretty good series, all in all. Sadly,
Compared to our other matches against NAU, I thought they
Yes.
did exceptionally well
It-
this
it-
time
it-
around.
there was many times where I could have seen us winning it. Newsflash, 4-1, we lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took the first game. Should have taken the second game. First goal was
Mhm.
scored 54 seconds left on the clock by us.
Yeah,
It ended 3-1.
Yeah.
they found 3 quick shots. Right?
Yeah.
It was kind of insane.
Yeah, it was a musty flick and then a kickoff goal and then just
Got a little overconfident with
Yeah.
our rotates, and it just led to us losing that
Yeah.
map, which was sad. But still, our team is getting very good.
yeah.
Being able to beat Sacramento, first
think-
time I think it's the first time we've beaten them.
So they were Division C in ECAC last season, right? Or were they
They were
Division A?
the top division.
Oh, I don't remember. Well, I
we
just,
had
I just
we
know
had a
we have,
team. We had a team in every division. For
oh,
the
okay.
Rocket
Because
League.
I was like, I know we got a Division C championship thing. And I
No,
didn't,
we
was
had
that-
we had a team in every division.
Okay, well, whatever. So that whatever division they're, do you think that they're going to place better and be higher up on leaderboards and stuff
Yeah,
like
even with the team that we had last semester, I think they could have easily done better. They just had a bad playoff run.
Right.
Mhm.
Because like all those teams were very evenly matched, and now our team's only better than
Okay.
it was before.
I will say, looking back at that match from last night, there was so many shots that I'm like, that was a free shot and you missed it.
Game 2 specifically is
Dude,
where I watched it,
Oh,
and I'm
game
like,
2 and game 4 was the other
Yeah,
one.
you're
Where I was
like-
like, you had 2 free open shots in order to tie it up, and you just didn't hit your shot.
yeah.
And
That's what I'm saying. It could have easily gone our way.
Oh yeah.
Just missed the free ones, which sucks. Hardest shots to hit.
Yep.
They put up a good fight though. I am very happy and proud of them, all things considered. Logo or is it Boofless that wants the LED?
It was Boofless.
It was Boofless.
It's funny because he wasn't even like the one playing.
Yeah, I know. I saw him in the chat. I was like, normally you play. Oh, yeah, that's right. You graduated.
Yeah, I saw his message after where he said, "And what happens if we lose?" And I just said, "Smashing it." And
We're giving it to Mario.
Logor's response was just, "The blood is on my hands."
Yeah.
Sad.
Logo was playing out of his mind.
Yeah, he had a good game.
He had a phenomenal game.
Yeah.
So
It's unfortunate.
yeah, good run. Hopefully we'll see. That's good tidings for a good season this semester.
Yeah, I think it should be
I think
in both CCS and ECAC.
I think it's a good sign because Jimmy's one of the coming in players, right, as a freshman, and they're already getting match.
They're getting chemistry,
They get reps in. Yeah.
which is good. So they should be ready for ECAC.
Yeah, I think it'll be good.
You want to give your piece of news next?
He didn't have one. He just wanted to talk about CS.
You both were bringing one up, so I was like, I feel like I have to, but
Say yours.
Oh, well, I was just going to bring up, it was the league episode yesterday, so I figured we should follow up with the finals.
I was waiting for him to bring up CS.
No, that would be very funny, though. No, it ended up being GenG versus T1 in both winners finals as well as grand finals. T1 being the team that Faker was on, and then GenG being the dominant team that Biped was talking about last week. And both games actually went 3-2. They were very close. And GenG took them both.
Wow.
So,
it was very,
Faker's
very
washed.
close.
Faker is
washed.
You heard it here first.
They did not win the Worlds back-to-back this time, GenG taking it on top. So
Was that a Worlds, or is that...
Oh, that was
was just
MSI,
a-
excuse me.
yeah.
It was MSI.
Okay.
Sorry about that. That's my bad. I got them mixed up.
We'll forgive you.
Yeah. I will say, I don't know if you guys knew this, but I guess you probably did because you watch CS. But generally, when you get to that grand finals slot, it's usually just one game of best of 5, and that's it.
Yeah.
Whereas where I come from in the double elimination scene, if you lose your first best of 5, then that just means that you go to the losers bracket, which means you should play through another best of 5.
Right.
Which makes sense in my head. And so it's just weird to see all these other esport games being like, oh, we just want to run one best of 5, even if you've made it through winners this entire time. If you just lose,
Well, it's because they run them
Yeah.
without a losers bracket.
Yeah.
Because when you go into like a big tournament scene, like the finals of a tournament, you're running the bracket, and if you lose, you're out.
Yeah. In other games that I've watched, it's usually just single elimination. When you lose, you're out of the tournament.
This tournament was double elimination though, which is why which is why I'm super confused. Where I'm like, yeah, they run double elimination. Grands is just one best of 5.
Playoffs?
I don't know.
Like if playoffs was different, maybe I don't know. I have no idea. Also, the whole league esports thing goes over my head.
Yeah, but I thought CS was this way too, though.
No.
Is CS all single elim?
Okay, so it depends on the tournament and it depends on how it runs.
Blowing my phone.
There was a hair on it.
Like, because we talked about the major a lot earlier in the podcast episodes. The regular season, or the regular season, whatever, playing up until playoffs, is you get up, you play through, and it's 3 games to qualify or get kicked out.
Yes.
So if you go 3-0, then you advance. If you go 0-3, you're out.
Normal Swiss style, yeah.
1-1, so you have to lose 3 games to get out of the tournament. Until you get to playoffs, and then it's just single elim.
I see. Okay.
So it might have been like that. If once they got to playoffs, it was single elim, you're out. So.
Yeah, a lot of the esports I watch don't do like the double elim. It's you go until you lose.
I think every tournament's different.
Or you get the ones where it's like point based. This many win, and that's just how you go on.
That's more common for leagues though, where it's like, oh yeah, we're playing in a league to earn points. So.
My esports news: G2 CS is cooked.
Counter to that, it's been cooked.
Yeah, true.
So
saw the replacements, and
it's been cooked.
We'll leave it at that.
Since Monacy and Nico left, so.
But so that's our esports news. We're gonna aim more so just talking gaming and just things.
That's also kind of hard
happening in what games are you playing recently, Vincent?
What games am I playing? It's really funny because I started out playing Night Rain when the game came out at the beginning of the month, and now I've kind of just switched to just playing Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Which
Because
is
you never played through it.
No, I never played through it, and now that I'm playing through it with a buddy, it's been a blast. So.
Yeah, Night Rain's fun, but Elden Ring is better.
Yeah,
Elden Ring is
I
better.
like the movement and the mechanics of Night Rain.
It works for the fast-paced game, but I also like the movement and stuff in Elden Ring. I think it's pretty good.
Night Rain feels more cinematic, I'll say. Like
Well,
when you're,
that's what it's made
the
for.
movement and your like the grappling hook and just different things. It feels super cool to do certain things, but Elden Ring's slower pace. You have to be more, I guess, methodical. Kind of.
You easily have to be more methodical. You can be revived in Night Rain.
Yeah.
Once you die, you're dead in Elden Ring. So
Gotta
Not if you play the seamless co-op.
Gotta go grab your
no, you're
runes.
usually still dead.
Only for bosses.
Well, yeah, that's all that matters.
Oh, well, okay.
Who cares if I
jumped
die?
by 20 enemies?
Well, if you die, whatever.
Yeah.
You just walk back over. They're all de-aggroed. You grab your runes and you run,
Yeah.
Yep.
and then you're done.
That's fair.
So
yeah,
Elden Ring.
I've been playing some Elden Ring. It's a lot of fun. Normally I play strength builds to start with these games for the most part. I've been sort of branching out with other runs that I do for the other Souls games. So I'm doing an intelligence dex-based build, for example, in DS3 right now. But normally I start out with strength, and I'm liking it a lot. They brought back power stancing for this game, which is you can dual wield weapons of the same type, and then they do have a different moveset, and they do more damage generally. I'm going to try and build into that because I think that's cool.
Strength is easily the best build in
Strength
Elden
is
Ring.
so good.
It's good against any boss.
Given there's a lot, like, depending on your like style, a lot of builds in Elden Ring work, and they're very good.
No, I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying strength. If I had to pick like the most overpowered one, a strength build is just always good.
Yeah,
and if you just keep pumping strength, and it just gets better.
Yeah, I initially played through the game on a. So when I first played it, I had like a warrior or whatever. I don't remember what it was. The base class. I didn't play for very long on that one because it was on my laptop and it deleted the save when I transferred over.
Oh, I hate that so much, but yeah.
So
that makes sense.
I then did a magic build because I was like I was intrigued by the intelligent. I played as the prisoner with the stupid helmet.
Oh, yeah.
Stupid.
The very cool helmet. So I played through as him and I did a magic build. Very broken at the start of I think they've nerfed it very heavily. It was the meteorite spell, or the meteor whatever, the meteor fling.
The purple
carried me through the entire game because it broke poise so easily. It was so good.
That was it. Did a lot of damage and broke poise.
Yeah,
that's what it was good at.
So I played through that. It was super easy, and then I played through again as the samurai class with the katanas and stuff. And I had to pretty much learn how to dodge because I played through the entire game and I was just walking side to side and flinging meteors. I then played through and then I've done random little build that I didn't finish the game on. I did a dagger build. I did a whip.
Dagger builds are so terrible.
They're so fun though.
But they're just terrible.
The dagger playthrough was the one I streamed. I streamed through the whole game and I did the dagger build. It was tough.
It's fun, but it's hard.
The whip playthrough was fun.
Whips are fun because they break poise as well.
Yeah. And then the last one I did, and I played through the DLC with it was I didn't finish the DLC, but I played part of the
DLC.
I played the DLC with the strength build, and it was the most broken one because you do so much damage. Given there are certain bosses that will destroy you because they're so fast.
Yeah.
Like you have to think about how you're gonna hit them. Melania took me so long. Or what's her name?
Melania.
Melania?
Blade of Mikola.
Yeah, she took me so longer than any of my other playthroughs because she was so fast and hard to hit with the strength.
That's a bad example though. She's the hardest boss for almost everybody.
I'm saying it took me longer.
Yeah.
Even though I've played her like 5 or 6 times, that one took me the longest because it's.
Yeah, I've never understood that struggle with Melania. Yes, she's hard.
Yes.
But I'm never like, she's the hardest boss because I'm like I beat her in so many tries where I'm like, okay, it's always Malekith for me. I can never. I go in there and I go,
get lucky.
Let's hope.
Yeah,
let's hope.
That I'm kind of the same way. I'm just like
with the DLC, final boss easily the hardest boss I've ever fought in any game.
For sure. I'll tell you when I get there because it's gonna be a while.
They nerfed him pretty hard, so it shouldn't be as bad.
Yeah.
But I guarantee he's still pretty good.
I do think it'd be a lot of fun to go through and play like a version 1 version of Elden Ring just to kind of see how bad it was without playing any of the broken spells or weapons and stuff.
A lot of it was broken.
Yeah. Pre nerf, crazy that the 2 biggest nerfs to bosses were both Radon.
Yeah.
So I never understood. I first tried Radon pre nerf, and I'm like, it wasn't that hard. But you get lucky because your first
run is always the best.
It's always the best one. And if you mess it up, you're gonna be there for an hour.
I got close my first try because I was just running around grabbing all the summons. Have you played against him? Okay, I won't spoil. When he because halfway his halfway
second phase thing.
He leaves and comes back.
Yeah.
I didn't know what was happening, and so I'm just standing there and I'm looking around, and I just get smashed by a meteor and it kills me.
That seems like that's most of people's first time.
That's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah. I just happened to be looking like in the direction when I heard it, and I'm like, oh
no.
Yeah. So that ripped my first run, and then it took me like 5 or 6 more tries to do it.
Yeah, I love seeing people go for a magic build for their first playthrough, and they're like, this game wasn't even that hard, and then they try again, and they're absolutely awful at the game and can't do anything.
I felt like I did a lot better like my second run because I was like, I did the magic build, but I did it. That was pretty much the only spell I used was the meteor fling one.
Yeah.
And so I had a sword that I used as well that was just like my up close, and then I would fling, and then So I did a little bit of dodging, so I was able to transition fairly decently.
What I'm realizing with the strength build and why it's so good is that it hasn't really been nerfed. There's been things that are better than the strength build, but they get nerfed very quickly, and they're like magic nerfed. The like dex builds with bleed used to be the most broken thing, and now they're just nerfed. They're still good, but they're just nerfed like crazy.
The colossal weapons just go crazy. I when I did the strength, I only used colossal weapons and just jump attack.
I was a full katana build. Yeah. Beat the game. DLC came out, and I went, I can't switch my build. I have to beat the game like this. Bad build for the final boss. But I stuck with it and got it done.
But
that's what I've been playing recently. You guys have been playing your own little game, trying to climb a little mountain. I've been noticing.
That's pretty much all I've played lately. Because I haven't been playing games that much lately since I've just been busy. Like I get on and I play. That's because I just only want to play with friends. I'm not going to go play by myself.
Yeah.
When I have time, and they're just like, oh, you want to play this game? And I go, sure. Playing Peak.
Playing Peak, I guess.
I let them like, yeah, I have time for a run before I have to go, so I get a run at Peak it.
Yeah, I've been moving apartments, so it's not been playing, I guess, too many games. Peak is one of them for me as well. I've been playing a lot of Stardew Valley again.
I do see you get on Stardew Valley occasionally.
I get on Stardew late into the evening. It's like 9, 10 o'clock, and then I play until 12:30, and I go, I gotta go to bed.
I know my cousin goes, who's he playing with? And I go, he's playing alone. He's playing alone for sure. I'm like, I guarantee he's playing alone.
Dude, it's such a good game. I saw a thing actually. It's now after 14 years, or was it 14 or 7, whatever years? It has taken the top-rated spot on Steam.
Wow!
It is now the highest-rated game on Steam.
What was it before? Was it?
It was Portal 2.
It was Portal 2.
Like 14 or 17 years.
Wow!
Since it came, it's been the highest rate, and Stardew Valley has just overtaken it. Okay. So I'm not the only one. It's a very good game.
It's a good game. Props to Portal 2.
For
Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley has a lot more replayability than Portal 2 does.
I don't know how Portal 2 has that high.
I mean, it's a good game.
Dude,
I think it was just the only game on Steam for a while.
Buying ratings.
I don't think so. It's a good game. It's
good. It's good. It's good.
And it's an old game.
It's crazy.
And it was that good when it came out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I'd give it props there.
So shout out Portal 2. It's a good game as well.
I need to play through Portal 2 still. Actually, I haven't done it yet.
It's fun.
It's fun.
Make sure you choose a friend you'll get really mad
Well,
with.
no, you play through the story, and then you go and you get a friend, and you play the co-op.
Yeah.
Oh, are they two different? Oh, they're different.
There's a full story game to it, and then there's a bunch of different missions.
I don't know.
I thought it was the same, and you just could do it solo, or you could do it with a friend.
No, you can do. I'm pretty sure they're different.
I don't know if I played the story.
But, yeah, that, and then I'm obviously playing CS a bit. So.
And by a bit, he means he's added an extra 1,000 hours to his.
No.
You've added quite a few.
I play after work sometimes. It depending.
10 o'clock.
I mean, well, yeah, because there's certain days that I'm like, okay, like this past week I've done it once where I stayed after and played. But most of the time, I'm like, I'm just gonna go home. You know, if my girlfriend doesn't have work, then we're gonna go do something.
Yeah.
But I just if I'm going to play CS, I'm playing from the lab because I get an extra 200 frames from these PCs than I do my own. So it's I can't do it. I can't play from home.
You have good PCs.
Yeah, pretty good PCs here in the lab.
Mm-hmm.
You should come check them out. Join a team.
Not even join a team. Just join our open play.
True.
We brought the price down from what we were originally going to say, I think.
I don't even know. I don't even know what the final.
Well, it was originally going to be 75.
It was, yeah.
And now we brought it down to 50 for a semester.
We keep talking them down.
Yeah.
We're trying to
bit by bit.
help out the program.
Yeah.
We don't want to die.
No. But that's why we need your guys' help.
Yeah.
We bring in the prices down, but that means you guys need to buy it. So
we don't even need people. We just need people to be here.
Yeah.
Watch games.
That is a big thing, which we've talked about before. Just improving the viewability in the lab. So
That's basically what renovations have been.
That's
for,
what this
improving.
entire summer has been.
Yeah.
It's basically been making viewing in here good and viewing our
On
streams
stream.
good.
Yep.
We also have free monsters.
Maybe.
No, not maybe. Yes. I've made that executive decision.
Okay. We have
Getting
free
a
monsters.
phone call.
From?
Renee.
Ooh.
Do you need to take it?
Take it on the
gone.
pod?
It's
You
gone.
could take it on the... Oh, okay.
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe,
On
we're on
potty
the
time.
podcast.
You're on speaker.
We could do that if we wanted to call somebody or like get an external, as long as we.
No, that's only if you get a call.
Yeah.
Just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
See what you get out of it.
Shouts out Renee. He's been flexing his girlfriend status for the last 5 minutes. So
Just saying.
Just because someone talks about their girlfriend doesn't mean it's flexing.
I think it is a flex.
Just because it makes you sad.
In the industry, yes, it's a flex.
In the industry. Yeah, no, I don't have a lot of gaming thing because I haven't been playing at all. I've just been moving.
I was wondering if you guys have had this feeling before where you just don't feel like you play games as much anymore.
A lot. But it comes in waves.
Mm-hmm.
It depends
Yeah.
if there's a game, like games I want to play.
Yeah.
It's mainly when I have like a survival game that I want to play where I put like a bunch of hours into. But I like playing them with people, so.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing with Stardew Valley. Is I've just been. So I've been putting on movies or TV shows, whatever, on the side, and then I just play. Like I've played through the. I've never, I guess, completed the game, but I've played through it a lot, and so I just play like a modded version, just quality of life stuff, and just play through the game again. So, it's chill. I'm like, if friends are on, most of the time I don't even realize if you guys are playing anything, because I check when I load it up, and then I don't check.
Once
again.
you're in, yeah.
So unless someone messages me,
That's fair.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been getting this feeling in waves as well. Right now, I'm in the wave of I play games still, which is nice because there's games that I want to play like Elden Ring and Peak, and this next game that I want to come up and play with is I want to learn how to speedrun a Legend of Zelda game. So I'm gonna get back into speedrunning.
Breath of the Wild.
Not Breath of the Wild.
You stream your speedruns?
Yeah, I'll stream them. It's
That'd
just
be cool.
fun. So I'll learn a speedrun, and then I want to learn a randomizer game too. Is the other thing I want to learn.
Randomizers are really fun.
Yeah. Have you guys played an archipelago together or no?
A what?
An archipelago?
No.
Isn't it like a piece of land?
Yeah, that's like Florida's an archipelago.
Maybe, but there's a
peninsula.
gamer term for archipelago where if you take a game like Elden Ring, for example, because I know you guys have played the Elden Ring randomizer, right?
Yes.
You can play other games and randomize the items from other games into your Elden Ring game. For example, I could take a Kingdom Hearts Keyblade and it could go into your Elden Ring game, and when you find it, you give it to me, and then I get it in my game. But then I could find your Godskin Spear and then give it to you guys when I find it in a chest in Kingdom Hearts, if that makes sense.
Oh, so you like play two different games at the same time?
And they're both random, and I could have your items and you could have my items.
So that's like the only, you're both playing your game, but if I happen to find an item for you, you get it.
Yes.
I mean, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You need two games that are like semi-similar.
An archipelago
you can
is
do
a
completely different
games.
games. It's just a matter of you just have checks that you go and find.
Perfect. So I'll play Elden Ring. You play Mario Kart. And just keep hitting those boxes.
Just keep hitting the boxes.
Dude, you are gearded. You haven't gotten me anything.
I need a banana shell. I need a banana shell.
A banana shell.
What is a banana shell?
I'm sorry. I'm worked up right now, man. I
Dude's
can't
playing-
dodge these blue shells.
Dude's playing modded.
But yeah, I would highly recommend looking into doing that. The problem with Archipelago is that the games list is pretty small right now, all things considered.
I would assume so, because you have to do a lot of...
You have to be able to mod both of your games so that they can play with each other.
Yeah.
That's the problem with like modding things when it's like co-op and stuff. And it's such a pain.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, I want to, but then you're like, it's like when we play Elden Ring. We're like, oh yeah, that's fun. And we go, oh, we have to set it up again. And it's such a pain.
Like it takes like 2 hours.
It's not
before
as
you even
bad.
play.
It's not as bad as it used to be. Like when we first did the Elden Ring one,
really
that
rough.
was bad.
Yeah.
Before they actually had like a mod manager thing that made it easy. But it's bad.
I've played a few different randomizers. The Elden Ring one is pretty fun.
I think that's the only randomizer I've played.
I've played Minecraft randomizer with the blocks.
Really?
Yeah, it's fun. I know you've watched me play it a little bit, where you like break a block and it's a different block.
That's so hard.
So
to
does that
do.
mean that every grass block you break is confirmed?
No,
every individual one is different.
So no, when you break, like it sets a block as a different block.
Okay.
That's what you just said.
Well, yeah, that's I was confused what you were saying, but
Yeah.
if you break a grass block and it gives you wool, it'll always give you wool.
I see.
Yeah.
Or if you break oak leaves, it'll give you whatever, right? So
Obsidian.
yeah, so and you do this thing, and you're like, you do this whole long list of stuff, and you're like, oh, I got diamonds. How did I get there? Yeah, so and it's very hectic to do. I've done a Terraria one. That one's pretty fun because just that one was everyone you kill, like every enemy you kill drops a random item.
Oh.
And then it's like so drops are randomized and stuff like that. So that one was fun, but I think that's it that I've done randomized.
Yeah, I think randomizers are a great way to go back to a game that you like, and that way.
I played the Pokemon randomizer, the loading zone randomizer.
Oh, those are rough sometimes.
They are.
Actually.
Yeah.
Those are fun ones though.
I did Pokemon Emerald because that was the one that was like out when I tried to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I've only played through Pokemon Emerald like twice ever, so I don't even know most of the loading zones I was in.
Oh.
But those are very cool to do. If you know the game and you've played it a lot, you're like, oh, I know exactly where I'm at. It's cool, but not very user friendly for new players.
One thing I've been seeing, I saw this YouTuber I'd never seen before. It's the game Bingo where they randomized. They made this huge list of things that you could do in a lot of games, where it's like find an egg, take damage, suffocate, crawl,
Right.
and then you randomly generate a bingo board, and it's like 2 people. I guess you could probably do multiple people if you wanted to, and you just got to get the most of the board.
Yeah.
And it's just you can choose any game. It can be all of Steam,
That's-
Minecraft,
Wow.
Epic Games.
Yeah, I've seen them doing like specific games like Minecraft or whatever.
I haven't seen a multi-game
I've not
before.
seen
That's very
multi-game.
cool.
The multi-game it's basically just up to you. So
That's
you
fun.
randomly generate it with all things that like is pretty common in a lot of games, but it's how quickly can you do it. And like the one rule is you can't use world saves.
Oh,
so
you have to create a new game.
Yeah, you can't just
I
be
see.
like, oh, I have this set up, and you can only use I've seen them do it where you can only use each game once.
Okay.
Oh.
So then-
Per tile. I see.
So if
Okay.
you use Minecraft to like open a chest, you can't use Minecraft anymore.
Was it like a lockout thing where when you take one, you can't they
yeah.
can't do the other one?
Generally,
Well, they
when you play
can't.
bingo,
Yeah, you take the bingo spot
Okay.
before they can't get it.
So yeah, it was a lockout.
It was a
And
lockout.
one thing I saw like not like game wise though, if you use Minecraft, the other person can still use Minecraft.
No, I'm just saying like
Yeah. But one of the things is you make it a rule to like leave Steam notifications on,
So you can
so
see
you
what other
see what
people
they
are playing.
load, and then you go, what are they trying to do? And then you can try
Yeah.
and beat them to whatever they're trying to do in a different game.
Yeah.
Which I found really cool. It made me like it's something I actually wanted to kind of like try because I thought it was really cool.
Dude,
That sounds pretty easy
those-
to set up too.
It
Yeah.
is.
those always like stress me out because I see the whole board and I'm like, oh, I could do that easily. Oh, but this one's easy, and then I get overwhelmed because there's too many things.
Yeah, the problem is the way they do it. My PC couldn't handle that. They're like, oh, I'm booting up Minecraft. Oh, let me load up this game as well.
Yeah,
In the meantime,
yeah.
and I go, my PC crashed.
I just couldn't load up the bingo board.
I
Yeah.
froze. I'm blue screened.
Yeah.
I can't do anything now.
Yeah, it's unlucky. But those are cool. I've seen a few of different like bingo boards, lockouts and stuff. Like I watched Ludwig and his friends play Small Ant in
Oh, that's right.
Super Mario
The
Odyssey.
Bros versus Pros.
yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do like one of the like a bro v bro kind of thing where you bring your
Right,
games, they
right.
bring theirs, and you have the medium ones. I feel like that'd be fun.
I feel like it would be very close if we did it, because like The games that you're gonna win, you're gonna win. The games that I'm gonna win, I'm going to win very well.
I think I don't know.
And then the mid games are.
I feel like we would both
toss-ups.
had games that like we have our games for sure that will win. But then I think we have our games that's like, I think I'm better at it, but it could go either way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of toss-up ones.
Yeah.
Like I think most FPSs I could just cook you in.
I think so too.
But there's
also some I think I could beat you in that 1v1 one time, and that's all you need there.
True.
Yeah. The thing about the Bro v Bro too is that generally I think it's set up as a best of 9, so it's first to 5 wins or whatever.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Generally, when you get to game 9, you want to have run out of both of your games list.
Yeah,
so it's a neutral game that's last.
Yep.
Generally is how you do it, or you can just say,
you
I want
metagame
to
it.
pick a neutral game early.
You
so
try
I
and
can
leave your
potentially-
game last.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Those are kind of fun to do. Maybe we do some kind of content for that for our players this season.
Those are a little long, but we could figure something out.
But we do like a best of 3, where you
Yeah.
have them pick one game, and a neutral game.
I think it'd have to be a 5 because then they would just pick Rocket League and R6 and
Then you have a neutral
you
game.
just have a neutral game and that's it. So it's not
Which
as
at that point,
interesting.
just have them play the neutral game and
Yeah,
find
yeah.
out
That's
who
fair.
wins.
That's fair.
Yeah.
We should do that though. We should have like a little competition between teams. Be like, all right, we're gonna give you a random game that we compete in. It's not gonna be either of your games, and like we pull 2 players from a different team and be like, all right, play against each other. We're gonna pull a Valorant player and an R6 player and have them play Rocket League.
That would be very funny.
That is, I
Because
like
you
that.
know they've never touched Rocket League before.
Yeah.
Or they have and they're just not very good. Or they're
cracked
like
into their
Vinny
mind
and they're just really good at every game they've touched.
Yeah.
They're above average at every game they've touched.
Yeah, he's good. He's good at
Yeah,
he's
he's
good at
good.
games. He is above average.
He's one of the other
every
gamers
game.
that we have on staff for sure.
One of our many few.
Yeah.
We need more gamers.
We do need more gamers.
If you're a gamer and you like to get paid to play games,
Sometimes.
come work at the Esports Lab.
Officially on our website now.
Sometime I did add that this morning.
Yeah, we're getting work study job set up. So if you qualify for work study, come check us out.
Oh yeah, the handshake ads are going to go up here soon. Actually,
Yes.
Our director is working on them as we speak. Actually,
And
so.
once it's full, it's full.
No,
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
I'm just
sure we're
kidding.
gonna hire as
I'm
many
just kidding.
people who want to show up
If people show up,
until we have too many.
well, I
Yeah.
think we're also only allowed so many though.
Yeah, it's like if we if we have too many and we don't have any jobs for them to do, then there's no point in hiring.
Well,
more.
I don't think we can just keep hiring people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the school itself
school
would
will
actually
stop
say
us.
no. You can only have this
Yeah.
many.
So there is limited spots.
But
Chat.
there's a lot of spots.
There's a lot of spots.
There's a lot of
Open.
spots.
Currently,
And-
I mean, it's
and
first come, first serve, technically.
We have
Yeah.
some very ambitious projects that take a lot of manpower to do.
Yeah.
So if you're like pretty confident in your ability, like we want to do a lot of content stuff this semester, and I guess year.
That's
So
where
if you're confident in video editing or filming or stuff like that, we would love to have you. 'Cause
we also want good shoutcasters
Mm-hmm.
for games. So if you know games,
even if it's just one game. So we're the way you want to kind of break down how you're gonna run shoutcasting this year.
Yeah, so we have in the past we've had just everybody on shoutcasting kind of had to know the basics about every single game, which works for when you need somebody to fill,
Right.
right? Like I can pretty comfortably fill in for any of these games for the most part, even if I don't know Rocket League or League nearly
Right.
as well. I can come in and sit down and be a personality. And that kind of worked, but it didn't work in that there was in-depth analysis and high-level play-by-play analysis going on mid-game. So
Right.
what we want to do this year is we want to say, hey, we want to specialize our people into these games really, really heavily. So if you two, for example, know Counter-Strike really, really well and you can do the analysis for Counter-Strike, then you guys are
Bingo.
I want to sit you guys on that and have you only do that. I'm a Super Smash Brothers caster, and so I only want to do the Super Smash Brothers casting for the most part.
Right.
And so we're looking for people to fill these niche roles. And then you're going to come in less times during the week, but you will be here. You'll be like more mandatory.
well, it's
Yes.
less times during the week, but it can also be someone that's not necessarily on the shoutcast team.
Mhm.
It can
Yes.
be someone that's a graphics person, but they are really knowledgeable about this game. they will be in that day forecasting just for that game.
Yeah, and you also don't have to be a work study position for this either. We want to open the doors to this to get as many good talent
for shoutcasting.
Yeah. For shoutcasting specifically.
So ideally, we're not gonna have necessarily a shoutcast job anymore.
Correct.
It's going to be like a broadcast or graphics or social media, whatever the job title is, and then if you want to shoutcast on a certain day, that's where you'll be filled in. You will be filled in with shoutcasting. So, if you have a passion for it, we'd love to have you. Yep. So. That also goes to our current staff that if they're listening to this.
Yeah, learn your games.
If you have a game and you're like, but I'm a graphics person, I don't have the chance to shoutcast. Not anymore.
Not anymore. Now, if you wanted to do it, you can do it. So.
As long as you're goated.
And you shoutcasters that are like, I'm a shoutcaster, I can do whatever.
Nope. You will be put to work now.
So you're gonna learn your game.
You're running replays.
I will whip you into shape. Okay. That's what's gonna happen.
That's crazy.
No, I didn't pause.
You did pause.
I said I will whip you into shape.
Yeah,
you did it again. You did it again.
Yeah,
you just paused again.
I don't know.
Make it a little.
I said I will.
Keep it going.
I heard it the first time. I knew what you were doing.
All right. But let's see. What else? Do we have any games coming out that we're interested in?
I don't think so. It's like
Night Rain was the big one.
Not anymore.
Yeah, it's been a pretty quiet summer as far as things that I've been excited about.
Well, my two heavy hitters GTA push back till next year, and now Subnautica 2 push back till next year.
There's one. And
Subnautica 2 might be bad now.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
Because I was just looking at my my wish list before we started because I was curious what I had on there. Solar Punk is supposed to come out this year. Doesn't have a set time.
I know it said 2025 this whole time. But I am hyped for Solar Punk.
It's it's like a survival farming game kind of thing on like floating islands and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure it's a very indie.
Yeah, it's an indie game.
But it looks really good.
So I have that one on there. Another one I have is called Outbound. Very similar style where it's a survival crafting game, but you and your friends are in a minivan.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that one.
You get to deck out your minivan.
I think that one's on my wish list as well.
So that one's on there. I have Jump Ship on there. It was advertised as kind of like Sea of Thieves, but in space.
Oh, that sounds cool.
The demo, I didn't play the demo because I didn't want to play it by myself, but it was out a couple of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. Shout out Sea of Thieves.
That's really the big ones for me.
A lot more indie games this year that are just good. Really good indie games.
And honestly, I think the reason we've seen like a lot of these influx in indie games and like stuff like that is not because there's more people making them, but I think it's partially to like TikTok and social media growth where people are advertising their games on small platforms and it's getting traction.
Well, people actually advertise them and I go, that looks interesting.
Good.
And then there's people that aren't advertising it. I just see a clip and I go, that looks like it'd be really fun to play with my friends.
Right.
And it would be a good time.
That's the big difference for me is that I'm just seeing more indie games now than I used to, right?
And people support them a lot more.
And I think it also is it's a lot of just moving parts, but I think it's also the downfall of AAA games.
That's exactly what it is.
They're not good anymore.
Yeah.
They take forever.
Most of them are not good.
They take forever and they charge so much money for them. I get way more fun out of this $15, $20 game than I did out of this $60 game.
If GTA was made by anyone but Rockstar, I would be so scared. But because it's Rockstar and they have produced good games for so long.
They've had 15 years to work on it.
And they've been working on it since 2012, whatever. It should be a good game, a good AAA game that is,
It just sucks that it'll probably be an expensive game.
No, I've seen things it's probably
it'll be
$80.
It'll probably be $100.
Yeah.
Am I still gonna buy it? Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Just because we've been waiting for
it doesn't matter.
Decade.
They know this now. It doesn't matter what they price it at.
People are
gonna buy it because you have to.
I mean
you can't not.
GTA 5 is the second best-selling game of all time.
Probably
behind Minecraft.
It's probably the most anticipated game
ever.
Yeah, I can't think of another one
for sure. Just because, just the hype around it it's going to be really big, but it's also that's a part of the thing that I'm scared of is because it's a big AAA game. People are going to be like, nah, I don't care. It's going to be bad. But I think we have to recognize that it is Rockstar.
There's certain AAA companies that I can back, and then there's some that I just go, no, I don't care.
EA's bad. Ubisoft, most of the time, bad. Nintendo, most of the time.
No,
They make good games.
Nintendo makes good games.
I do too.
They make good single-player games.
You can make good games, and I still hate you because
yeah.
you have bad. You're a bad company.
Oh, I agree, 100%.
That's my quarrel with Nintendo.
Yeah,
Like they have good games to play, but they're just the worst.
Yeah.
About everything.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad big companies now, and I don't know what's going to change in the coming years, but I think there's going to be some big changes in gaming as far as these big companies, because they're not going to be bringing in as much money as they used to be.
Well, it's already started. The smaller teams, even if it's either a small team or one person, does more than the whole AAA does in a year.
Mm-hmm.
Stardew Valley is made by one guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing that is worrisome to me is that for right now, at the very least, because the AAA development teams are still bigger than everybody else, they have the ability to just buy out other smaller companies.
That is true.
Which that's what's happening right now is that the bigger companies are buying out the smaller companies, and then the smaller companies can't make their game good anymore.
They do it all the time.
And it just doesn't work.
They buy them and then don't let them do what they're good at. They try and control it and change it. It happens all the time. It happened with Rocket League.
Yep.
Made that game just infinitely worse when Epic bought them.
Yeah. Yep.
Subnautica now too. That company got bought out.
Yeah. So, I think that is a short-term trend. I don't think that'll happen I think it'll happen sometimes still, but generally, in 10 years from now, that's not going to be the norm.
I am looking towards some of these, indie companies that are consistently putting out good games to have a backbone and be like, no. I know what you're offering, and I'm not going to take it.
It gets really hard there because, they love what they do. They make good games, and then you get offered that money,
a lot
and you
of
went,
money.
that's life-changing money where you're basically selling your company and being almost done with what the company was.
Like companies like Landfall, they've always put out quote-unquote indie games, but they're a solid company at this point.
Mm-hmm.
They're putting out games every year. I would say they're less of an indie company at this point.
Mm.
They're still a
big
small
enough.
company. They're still, not very many employees and stuff like that. But I think what in terms of indie companies to me is you have a couple of games under your belt. You're still an indie company. Once you have past 5 games or whatever, I would say you're less of an indie company.
It depends how you do. You have to have a game blow up.
Yeah.
If you're making, you can make 100 games that get 3 players each.
Yeah,
you're still an indie developer
because
you don't have anything.
I guess you're right. It'd be more like you have solid games that are being played in.
Which like you said, there's a lot of indie games that have always been being developed. You just don't see them.
Oh, yeah.
You just have to have that clip or that thing that goes viral, and your game explodes.
Also, I guess I don't know necessarily what the definition of an indie game would be. Do you know?
I don't necessarily know either.
I think part of what my brain links it to is people building what they want to build, not what a broader idea is. So, Call of Duty, not indie at all. Because they have a set thing. People have planned out this thing. It's a structured game every single time.
It's also, I just feel like it also just has to do with almost the team size and just who's creating it. If you're just a new one or you're a team of 2 people, you're an indie group because you don't have the backing or financial. It also might have to do with financial backing. It's you don't have that much money to just pour into it. It's almost a side thing.
How much money are you putting into this project compared to time in order to get this done is pretty much my thought process.
Indie feels more like a hobby.
Yeah.
Yes.
And a side project that you're doing instead of your job.
And that's where the beauty of it is people that are making it as a hobby, making it as their passion, the games are always better.
I love seeing those games that they're they just try to make a game and it blows up.
Yep.
It feels so good knowing that person just made a bag.
Yeah. Valheim was one of the first ones that I even I thought about it after the fact. Was this was what was it 8 people total that made the game, and in 2 weeks they sold 20 million copies or something like that.
Lethal Company.
These are small teams that are making life-changing money because it blows up, and it's because they put in the time and they put in their heart and soul.
And a lot of time, simple games.
Yeah.
It doesn't take a lot to please people.
I think the extraction things like Lethal Company, Repo,
Helldivers.
I'm less of
Not
that.
really
No,
Helldivers.
more like the horror games where you go in and you get the stuff and then you leave with the money, whatever. I think those are probably on the way out.
I hope so.
Because it's been played out for the past 3 years or so.
There's people that they're making ones that they're changing. Like, they're not just doing the same thing over and over again. Like, they're giving it differences. Like, the ones that I like, the demos I've played.
Right.
Where it's like, it's voice-activated stuff where you actually have to, like, do things that are different.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
evolving in a way.
It's evolving to where it's not just because Lethal Company blew up and then people just tried to copy and paste it.
Yep.
Which some of them had success changing it up in their own way, but then some are just the exact same thing.
Yep.
You can't get that same kind of success.
I think those games are kind of on the way out, and it's always intriguing when that happens and there's this lull in, like, I guess games that are consistent, I guess is the word, like where you're having multiple games come out that are very similar to each other. It's always interesting to see what the next one's going to be, because it's always different.
Yeah, well, it's been the extraction thing for like a year and a half, 2 years.
It's been a long, it's been a while.
The big game that just popped off was Peak, and that's kind of its own thing, pretty much.
That's one that you can't really redo.
I mean,
you can, but
it's the same thing with Lethal Company.
Yeah,
I change what we're doing.
Instead of climbing a mountain, we're diving under the sea,
or we're going down the mountain.
Yes, I'm in there.
Yeah, I will say, I don't know if you guys have seen this game. I am excited about, there's a game called Big Walk that's coming out soon. It's kind of like Peak, but instead, I'm trying to think who made it. I think it's the same people who made Untitled Goose Game.
Is it the one where they're like, their bodies are like a circle in their head?
It's like 3 circles stacked on top of each other with the little newt dude on the top.
Yep,
yeah,
I've seen that game.
Yeah, and you just are walking around in a really big open world.
Okay.
With occasional things you run into with puzzles and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
That game looks very cool, which is sort of similar to the whole, people are calling it all friend slop now, which is, I think, kind of funny.
But I like those friend games.
Yeah,
and that's what
friend games are fun.
That's what people want, is like there's the good story games that indie developers make, but the ones that really pop off are the ones you play with a group of people and it's not expensive. So everyone can get it and then they can all play together. Yeah, and that's just what does really well.
That's the big one, is having a game that's inexpensive that you can, all of your friends, and like it's cheap enough that if one of your friends is like, I can't justify the money right now, and you're like, I'll buy it for you.
Yeah, you just
it's
get it
not
for
that
them.
much. I'll buy it for you.
Yeah.
Like, and then it's a great experience to be able to play these games with your friends and be like, yeah.
My one quarrel with Big Walk is I saw this comment and they missed the perfect opportunity to just call it Walkie Talkie. Because it's all just about walking and talking. And I'm like, that would have been so perfect. Now they got Big Walk.
Yeah. I didn't
Big
even
Walk
think
doesn't
about
want
that.
you to know this.
Big Walk doesn't want you to know this. Wow.
Unfortunately. Well, I mean, they still got time to rebrand.
True.
Game doesn't come out until next year. So.
Walkie Talkie. Yeah, I'm excited to see where indie games go. Yeah. I could care less where AAA games go.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I'm not even intrigued by them.
At this point, there's games that I used to play when I was younger, like the Assassin's Creed games. I haven't even been, like, I guess, intrigued to buy one and play one since Black Flag.
I didn't even know that they had more out. I
Like,
didn't think that was
so
a series that is still being made.
I bought.
They just came out with one, like,
I bought
year
and
ago.
played Origins and Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
I beat Origins. It was pretty good. That one was like the one in the desert in Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Odyssey was the old one, like the Spartans and stuff like that. They had Valhalla. It was the Viking one, and then they had Shadows of the something.
Erd Tree.
No,
but
but I don't remember what it is. But it's the samurai one. Came out recently, and then I think they're doing another. I don't remember what the other one was, but there's a different one in.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, because I just considered that series to be gone, like they're just done.
Exactly.
Because Black Flag was peak. It was the best Assassin's Creed game in my opinion.
See, because I think the same thing about Doom, but Doom just released the new Dark Ages game. but the Doom games are fairly good.
Well, they don't
played
don't just pump out Doom games.
No.
Like the problem that we were just talking about with indie games, where one person makes something that's good, a bunch of people make it. AAA companies, they make a successful game and then they make the same game again and again and again, and it's just slight differences where you're paying $80 for the game again, but you have to because people move to that game from the old game, and then you can't play the old game with people.
Right. Yeah, it's that's one thing that I've absolutely hated about Activision and the Call of Duty state for the past 7 years since Warzone came out. I guess I that's what I link as the downfall of of Call of Duty is since Warzone came out, they have tried to make every single Call of Duty Warzone, every single one. They've linked it to the Modern Warfare 2019. All of the guns from the next 3 games are in that game, and they're pulling them vice versa. It's not different. It's the same game. The same guns are broken. If you're not playing, and I think it also comes to the fact that with the skill-based matchmaking, I'm good at FPS games, so I'm only playing against super sweaty people when I play the game every 4 months. And it's like it's not a fun experience anymore. It's the same game every year, and I think people are like, okay, this is getting stupid. Like, stop put out a new game.
Yeah, they stopped trying to do new things in their Call of Duties. Like
they're like
they had the ones where it's like futuristic and like new movement. People didn't like
Everyone
the movement,
hated
but it was different. And now they just went, all right, we're done doing that. Same game.
Omni movement. You can dive backwards now, and you're like, oh, sick. Yeah, but I'm still playing the same game. Like, that is my go-to example because I think it's horrible, and I think I don't know what they can do to get me back into the series.
Yeah, I don't know the last time I bought a COD game.
I know I bought multiple of them, and I regret it the minute I buy it.
That in the friend group, you guys start playing it, and I go, I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
and then you guys are done 2 days later.
Yeah, and I did that last time with Black Ops 6, I think.
Whatever the new one
I didn't
is.
buy the game. I bought Game Pass because it was like $15 instead of a $60 game, and I played it for a week and went, "Yep, I'm not buying it. I don't care to buy it."
Because you already own the game.
We played through the zombies, the maps that came out on release. We're like, yeah, it's kind of fun, whatever. And then they're like, "Oh, you're gonna have it for the DLCs?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not buying the game. It's not worth it." It's the same games every time, and I think that's part of the problems with these games is they're trying to replicate their success, and part of what they're doing is they're trying to replicate their success from old, but they can't do that either, because if you okay, like in Call of Duty's. Like, you can't release Black Ops 2 again. You can't. Because if they do, it's going to flop. Or no, it won't flop. People will buy it. They're going to be like, "Oh, yeah, it's back. This game was the best Call of Duty ever made." It's going to not be what they want. And you can't make them happy. Because it's going to be different because the player base is different.
I don't think it matters that they make the players happy, though. They just want the players to buy it.
And they're going to.
And that's why they keep doing it.
Yeah.
They have no reason to change what they're doing because they're making a ton of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's on us as players to just not buy these games anymore.
You just got to stop. Like, you have to stop expecting them to change.
Yeah.
I've hit that point with a lot of games.
Yeah.
Where I just don't. Same thing with like DLC's Destiny. Killed it. Can't keep.
Yeah, you can't
buying it.
Can't keep doing it. You can't keep getting away with this. I believe is the quote.
And yet they will, because there's always those people that are like,
people that are gonna buy it.
I'm gonna buy it anyway.
Yeah, and it's like I get it. There's people that are casual gamers. They're not going to like seek out these games. There's people that are like, "What is this game? You climb a mountain. It's called Peak. This looks stupid. I'm not gonna buy it." And there's those people. They're not even gonna give it a shot. Which I get it. Whatever. Like my dad loves Black Ops 6, but he only plays it a couple times a week, and he just sits down on the Xbox and he plays some games. He's a very casual gamer. He's not playing against really super great players. Like, he's just playing the game.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be those people forever, and that's a good thing. Not everyone should be super competitive.
No, because they still enjoy the games.
Yeah.
Even if it's a bad game.
So there is these things. It's like, yes, you're going to enjoy this game. People playing Fortnite, kids playing Fortnite that didn't play the old version of Fortnite.
That's a weird thing to think about.
Well,
Holy cow.
that's
Right.
that's why it's so successful still. Is
It's
like
'cause they-
a lot of the people that made Fortnite like big no longer play the game anymore
Yeah.
just because it doesn't have the same.
It doesn't feel the same.
It's just not the same as it was.
But
Yeah.
it still is. It's still intriguing to younger audiences.
Because it's still a fun. It's like
yeah.
that with the CODs. Black Ops 2, great game, loved it. Next one's it's not going to be the same.
No.
I don't want it.
And so they're losing out on these older people. Like our when we started playing Fortnite, we're like, yeah, this game's amazing, great. Get to a certain point, we're like, we're done playing it. And then it gets replaced with younger audiences that didn't play the old version, so they have nothing to compare it to. So they're like, oh yeah, this game is so amazing. Like there's nothing I would change about it. When we're in our minds, we're like, yeah, we would want to go back to that.
Mm-hmm.
So that there's this level of when you move on from a game and other people still continue to play it, which I think is why these big companies are still around. Because there's games that they're putting out that us that have played the other versions, the previous games, they're like, this is horrible. I don't know what I'm playing. But then people play it for the first time, they're like, oh wow, this, like Assassin's Creed. The games look amazing. They're amazing. They look beautiful. They're fun and engaging games, but they're different in a way that isn't excusable, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, all in all, like we said, indie games are just going to keep rising up.
Yep.
But AAA games aren't going to go anywhere.
No.
Because there's always going to be a customer base for it, and it's what works. You can't get rid of AAA games, but hopefully the indie games just kind of become more of a forefront kind of thing.
Yeah. As we wind down towards the end of the podcast, you brought something up last week or a couple weeks ago, not on the podcast, about Borderlands. Borderlands is my all-time favorite game series, story-based game.
Okay.
All-time Borderlands 2, I have 500 hours in that game. I've played the games a lot.
Are you bringing up the news that came out with?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause you mentioned it, and I hadn't even heard of it. And then I'm like, I love Borderlands. I'm going to buy Borderlands 4, even if it's not great. I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah.
But what's going on with that? Because I don't fully understand.
It's been a minute. Let me see if I can pull it up. If you guys want to yap for a second. Basically, the long and short is that Borderlands. Who is the developers for that? Gearbox put out an update to Borderlands 2 or 3. I think it was 3 recently, where they made it so that now assuming you boot up the game and you've accepted the terms and conditions,
right,
that they're allowed to take data from your PC, just for booting up the game and playing it.
Why would they add that?
Just because they want to sell your data now. Maybe it wasn't Gearbox. I don't know who their producer is. Borderlands 2. Controversy.
Yeah, so that to me that sucks because I love the games. They're a looter shooter. I love looter shooters, and they're comedy based. You have funny characters. They have funny voice lines, stuff like that, and it's just it's not realistic in any way, which is kind of the beauty of it. Is you just get to play the game, you get to have fun, and there is a level of difficulty that you kind of have to know what you're doing, like pay attention to what you're doing. But then there's also parts where you're like, I can just play the game and it doesn't really matter what I'm like, even if I'm paying attention, just because some parts are super easy, some parts are super difficult. So it's just and it's one of the games I grew up on. So
it doesn't look like it was a Gearbox. Apparently, it is a Takes-Two's terms of service change. So I don't.
What?
A Takes-Two. I think that is a publisher that.
Takes-Two is the people that own GTA and Rockstar.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Don't say ooh, it's bad.
I know. That's yikes.
So, but yeah, basically it's just Borderlands 2 can read your data and they can sell your data from it. So
everybody's got it anyway.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not.
Yeah,
that's
what some of these Reddit people are like, dude. It's just your phones have access to your stuff. If I say beef jerky, I'm gonna get beef jerky ads.
Yeah.
Which, yes, but also that kind of stuff hasn't been in games before.
True,
If that makes
that
sense.
is true.
Like that's not a spot that people are in the past targeted for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's also
Yeah.
not, but it also doesn't bug me that much.
It doesn't.
Yeah, so
bug
if it doesn't bug
me.
you, by all means, go ahead and play Borderlands. I was thinking about playing Borderlands, and I wasn't as interested. Now I'm just not going to do it because I just don't want to support
good
that kind of
game, though.
activity. I know, but I own it
I
on,
don't-
I
I
own it
don't
on
like it.
Xbox. So
Yeah, I don't like the activity, but it's not something where I'm like, oh, what am I going to do?
yeah,
Because it's out there. There's nothing
Yeah.
I can do about it.
I mean,
I've hit accept cookies enough that I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, I have to.
yeah, I have as well. So I'll play it eventually, probably. Just I'll play it on Xbox 360 instead of
Yeah,
on
go
PC,
for it.
So
I mean, yeah, if you're gonna play one, and I told this to Wayne because he mentioned it as well because he was like, "Is Borderlands any good?" And I was like, "If you're gonna play one, play Borderlands 2.
Yeah,
buy
that's the one to
the
play.
Handsome Jack collection. It's like $6 when it goes on sale,
Mhm.
and it gives you all the DLCs. It gives you DLC characters and stuff like that, and it's such a good game. Borderlands 3 is a little bit different. They changed a lot of stuff when they went to Borderlands 3. If you're gonna play one, don't play pre-sequel. It's by far the worst one in the series. It's got some good things going for it, but it's not as good as the other ones. So, but Borderlands 2 is the one I recommend. So if that's the one that it's happening on, that sucks.
yeah, the scandal specifically was that they changed the terms of service and then they put the game on sale, and so.
Oh.
A lot of people bought it.
A lot of people were buying it, and so they're like,
That
kinda
is a little scummy.
That's kind of scummy.
Yeah.
So,
We love scummy companies.
speaking of scummy companies, we've been Vandals Offline. I think we're at the end of the episode.
What is that?
We're at the end of the episode.
Yeah, don't even worry about what he said.
Okay.
But that means we're heading online.
Yeah, we're Vandals Offline.
It was
going
a good
going
episode.
online.
We're
Good
going.
episode.
Yeah,
It's time.
we're heading online.
It's a
time.
play on words.
It is a
of
play on words
offline.
of offline.
Really?
Going
Well,
online.
going online from offline is like a play
It's
on
like
words from
online.
being online Vandals online, but we're offline.
Yeah, we're
What?
Vandals Offline.
We're going online.
No way.
Going online.
We'll see you guys next week.
Peace out.